So today I made the mistake of stopping into a local collectibles store and $600 later walked out with two pretty big bags of die-cast cars. So in this video we're going to do an unbagging and see what I came up with. There's lots of interesting stuff in here from premium, super premium. There's some mainline Hot Wheels and stuff as well, but most of it's going to be somewhat unusual stuff that you may not otherwise see. So first up from Inno64, we have a Acura, or Honda, in this case, NSX, Super Tyco race car. This one's very cool. I had never seen this particular release before, so I was very happy to find that. I am trying to collect, one example of each casting that Mini G or Inno64 puts out. Then from Schuco, I found some of these paper box editions of the. This is the Citroen 2CV, and these are fairly unusual in the United States. You can order them from the Schuco website, but by the time you have them shipped and everything, it's going to be fairly expensive. So I was very happy to find those. Then from Sparky, this one was really interesting to me because I'm a huge fan of Sparky. I have bought a ton of Sparkies, but they are always race cars. And this is a Porsche 911. What is this? Doesn't even say. Oh, here it is. 911 GT3 in a street version, which I thought was pretty cool and something I had never seen before. You'll see that some of these do have prices on the bottom. I'm not going to focus on the prices. This place is definitely not going to be the cheapest way to get this stuff. But for these things that are, not readily available otherwise, I am willing to pay the prices that they charge for them. So from Aerocar, the Audi A6 in blue. The only other version of this casting that I have is a police car. So I was very happy to find a street car version of this. This one it's a little bit rare at this point in time. And then from Tiny HK, this was a huge surprise to find these. So there's a 5 Series BMW 5 Series street car in silver, which is pretty cool, and then a 5 Series wagon in a Hong Kong police, but there's no actual livery on the vehicle, so it's almost a street car. But pretty cool to find both of these locally. Normally I have to order tiny from outside the country, so it makes them quite expensive to get them that way, but you got to do what you got to do. So from Master, I have a Land Rover Defender 110 pickup. So a few weeks ago, I had picked up a Defender 110, kind of a blacked out version of the regular Defender 110, not the pickup version from Master, which was pretty nice model. So this one's a little bit of an older release, so I was very happy to find that. And then this one was really cool because I had no idea that Schuco ever even made these. So this is a Ferrari 458 Italia, and that's very beat up packaging. It's definitely seen better days, but the car looks to be in pretty decent shape, and I'm super excited to have a Ferrari from Schuco. Had no idea that they had ever even produced anything of the sort. Another Inno64. This is a Honda Nsxr Na2, and in yellow and black, which is very cool. This is a casting from Inno64 that I do not have an example of yet, and this will be very cool to get out of the package in the future so that we can compare it to the NSX from Tomica Limited Vintage, which is also a very cool release. This one was very interesting. This is obviously from China. The only thing in English on the package is it says Democratic brand, which I thought was kind of amusing. This is a Jeep. This is an Xcartoys release in reality, even though it doesn't say Xcartoys anywhere on the package as far as I know. But it is an Xcartoys release. But pretty cool. And I do have another version of the Xcartoys Jeep in a Beijing police livery. So this is also seems to be somewhat of a police version. But I just thought it was interesting. Interesting packaging. Democratic brand. Strange. Then from Kyosho, this is a Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo. This is awesome looking release from Kyosho. Very happy to have that one. I had tried to buy one of these off of eBay a few weeks ago and ended up not being able to get it. So very happy to find it locally. Another Schuco paper box edition, the Mini Cooper, in kind of that greenish yellow color that they have. And another paper box. This one, the Land Rover Defender in red, which is cool. I collect Land Rovers, obviously, and the Schucos are one of the ones that I collect, and I believe that there's one more of these in here, and I believe I have, if not all of them, almost all of them. And then another paper box edition, the BMW 2002 in blue. I love this casting. It's a very cool thing from Schuco. And then another Inno64. This is a Toyota GT86 in magic purple. So this is a color shift release from Inno64. Another casting that I do not have an example of, and a version of this casting that I have never seen before. Apparently this is a Hong Kong special edition. So very, very happy to find that one. And then another Schuco release, a little bit of an older release. I don't truly collect Volkswagens. You will see that I buy them every once in a while. But Schuco does a really good job on these. And this one just looks, it's got that stock 60s look, and it looks fantastic. So I had to pick that up. Even though I don't typically collect Volkswagens. And then another Kyosho. Got quite a few Kyoshos in here. This one is a Bentley Continental Super Sports Convertible in gloss black. So that is very, very cool. And then another Kyosho. This was a blind box. So if you're not familiar with Kyosho, they were, once upon a time, they would sell them as these blind box releases, which means you would go into a convenience market or wherever in Japan, and you would just buy a box and you wouldn't know what was in it. They would show you, all of the cars that are in the set, and you would just get whichever one you happen to get. Which is a pretty cool. It's a fun thing. I kind of wish they still did this. It's neat, and you can buy full cases of these things. And it's fun to do that and open them, because you don't know which one, what you're going to get, and that's always kind of exciting. In this case, I do know what it is. It's a Porsche 911 SC in white, which is pretty awesome. But the blind box releases are fun. I think they're from the early 2000s, but they no longer sell them that way. Another thing that was a blind box release, this one didn't come with the outer box, but this is a Lotus Evora Gtc, so this is another Kyosho. This one is awesome. I was very happy to get this one. Just a handful of mainline Hot Wheels in here. So first we have a Zamac version of this Land Rover Defender 90. Then the Forza Motorsport Land Rover Defender Double Cab. I never found this set in stores, and the Land Rover was the one that I was most interested in because, as I think I said earlier, I collect Land Rovers. And then this very cool Ford Torino in silver and black. So it's very nice. that's it for the main lines out of these bags, but there is one more Hot Wheels release here. This is the Mercedes-Benz Target exclusive 2-pack. This is a gift for somebody in Australia who will hopefully watch this video and be very excited about seeing this. That will be on its way to Australia shortly. Then we have an Australian car. This is from Greenlight, the 1972 Ford Falcon XB, and from the last of the V8 Interceptors. I've seen a number of people show this model on their channel, and I'm always jealous that they have it and I don't. Well, now I have it too, so that makes me happy. Another Schuco, another Land Rover, this one in silver. So I think I might have them all now, so that is exciting. One more Ferrari, another Kyosho too. 575M Maranello, and this is a Ferrari Kit, because at the time when Kyosho produced these, Ferrari Hot Wheels had the Ferrari license, but there was a loophole in the license that allowed Kyosho to sell Ferraris as long as they sold them as a kit. So that is very interesting. And then we have one more thing here. This is also from Kyosho. It's a 4-car set of McLarens. So the McLaren 12C, 12C GT3, the P1, and the 650S Coupe. So this is sealed. I have no idea what these cars are like. I mean, it's Kyosho, so I'm going to assume they're going to be pretty good quality. But like I mentioned, we will be opening all of this stuff in future weekly haul videos. I do have, at this stage, I have a massive backlog of cars, and I can only do so many in each of those videos. So there's probably 2 months worth of cars in my backlog at this stage, and there's more coming all the time. So it's getting kind of crazy. Thank you for watching.